This one started after this. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Game 1 of the National League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Freddie Peralta. How about a report on him, Chris?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And here it comes. That one misses. Now 2-0.
Second pitch of the game. It was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire zone shapes up today.
That one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tie them up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The wind of the pitch. And that one ripped to left. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's the second baseman. Line drive, base hit. Lindor rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
The 0-1. Found back our way, and that's out of play.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
One away. And now it's Mark Vientos. And there's a ball. 1-0. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. One run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of the wild card series. Hoskins drifts towards it, brings it in, and there's 2 away. Here's a Mets lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Back here at American Family Field. And on the mound now, Luis Severino.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bryce Terang stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Fought off foul. Righty to the plate. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
The pitch. And that's down and away.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And there's a ball. And there's ball 4.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple good quality bats.
And now it's William Contreras. Right through there for a strike. The Mets leading by a run here in game 1. And it's 1-1. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Garrett Mitchell will hit next. Here's a strike. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Righty delivers.
Ball outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
And the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Winker makes the play, and it's out number 3. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 1-0. And we're back. Here's Jesse Winker.
The left fielder, number 3.
Peralta, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That missed inside. 1-0.
1-0.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Next pitch is outside.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Plate umpire Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch. No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
Solid miss. Struck him out. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. They're on top 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Willie Adames stands in.
Shortstop, Willie Adames.
The pitch. Foul ball there. Not
1-1.
close with that one. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Severino wouldn't chase that time. Swinging a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Now here's Jake Bauers. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Adames gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Bounced out to short. Into the outfield. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Just a simple ground ball the other way. But had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, and he just misses. Severino kick steals. Fly ball center field. Sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that is a big first out.
Batting it, the right fielder, Sam Fraley.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Fraley. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The throw to second. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. Peralta back to work. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Doubled his first time up. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one moves his feet. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Number 11, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. Late on that fastball.
Well, he came right at it right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
2 outs. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. And a pitch. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And the righty deals. And a foul ball. And that skips in the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. This is Bryce Terang. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That one off the mark. Ball 1.
1-0.
And he deals. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Swings and misses. Out number 2.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, it can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Go Rio.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. First pitch just misses. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's to third. Vientos whips it to first. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They trail here 1-0. Game 1 of this wild card series.
The center fielder.
And the batter now, Brandon Nimmo. And the right-hander back to work. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
1-2 to count.
For 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. 7 in a row by way of the K.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Next offering is down low.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Pitch misses there. 3-2 now.
You got a full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Now
that's a good question.
The first baseman,
I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. And a pitch. And that one wrapped foul. The 1-1. And that's down and away. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. That one hammered left field. Back there. Tattooed and gone. A 2-run shot, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. And stepping in for New York, Jesse Winker. Fastball for a strike. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Going to count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Starling Marte up to him. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Bowers going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
The right fielder, number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
And now the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. He's 0 for 1. In the air, left field, down the line. Sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now 3-0. Bottom 4, here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Here comes a pitch.
Well, after giving up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Bounce to third. Vientos gathers and throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Garrett Mitchell. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
2 outs, base is empty. Willie Adames getting ready to hit. And he's already singled in this game. That misses. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. The line to kick the pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
2-2 down. Goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at American Family Field. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Alvarez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. This one in the air, right field. Frelick has a beat on it. Nabs it, and there's 1 away.
Up next to the Mets.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2. The shortstop takes the ball. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Right through there. And there are 2 down. Here's the second baseman. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
That's a strike, and the count even 1-1. That one fouled off. Kicks and deals. That one out to right. Frelick makes the play, and that is that. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Brewers nothing. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Bauers.
Jake Bauers.
The pitch. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. The punch out there, and one gone.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And now the 0-1. There's a strike. Next offering upstairs.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
On the ground to the left, and it's off the bag. The throw into second, and he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. Ouch, that one drilled him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on the knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So 2 down, Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Frelick on his way to third. Coming home. Throw is high and over his head.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Back to the top of the lineup, Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. In the air out to center, makes his way towards it, stretches out and hauls it in. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Milwaukee, started the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Brandon Nimmo. Peralta back to work. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Vientos stands in now, looks at that one inside. The Brewers have some bullpen action. Trevor McGill, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Koenig, the left-hander, also throwing. One down, base is empty. Fastball in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. And here it comes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swings through for the K. Pulled the string of the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a two-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the base call. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
The pitch. Popped up. Ortiz under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. And the Mets go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Well, we go bottom six. So here's the Brewers DH, Jackson Chourio. As he turns on the rubber with that good live arm delivers. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fought off foul. And another ball.
2-2.
And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
And that's too high, ball four.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Contreras in the box now, takes strike one.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Trying to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. And that one missing low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
2-2.
Full count.
Garrett Mitchell waiting on deck circle. Three and 2 now. Left field. Winker should have it. He's got it.
Now batting, the center fielder, Garrett.
And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
This to third, Vientos. Off balance feed, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Willie Adames digs in now. Severino throws to first, and he's back in safely. Ball strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Safe in second with a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And a swing and a miss, and that'll do it. Brewers strand one, and they still trail it here, 3-1. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor McGill.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets.
The left fielder, number 3, Jesse Winker.
The pitch. Only triple digits.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a good eye there.
That's the ball.
Ball to strike. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Got him. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Starling Marte. And that's in the dirt. Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of game one. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Now here is Tyrone Taylor. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. To second, that's one. Over to first, that's two. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 3 and the Brewers 1. And we're back. And now Jake Bauers. The right-hander back to work. Foul ball there. Left-hand batter waits. That misses the zone. 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Adam Ottavino getting loose out there. Stanek also getting ready. The line of the pitch. Swing and a pass, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2, the count.
That one almost got him. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Righty to the plate. And right back to the mound. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Number 12.
Next for Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
One down, base is empty. Severino with another strikeout.
Now batting.
And here is Sal Frelick.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone, and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
You hit him.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 outs, runner at first. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That's the ball.
Wouldn't chase that time.
1-0.
Next pitch is downstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Well, that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luis Severino will depart, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Sean Manaea on a pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. 1 for 3. That one drifts inside.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. 1 runs in. Ortiz headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 3-all.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Two outs. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. The pitch. Oh, great grab on the dive. Fires to first, and they'll get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
So the lineup flips over. Francisco Lindor now at the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Kicks and fires. Off the mark there. And the count is 1-1. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's off
inside. That's
the
the
inside edge. 2-1. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Strike 3, got him swinging. 2 gone now.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Now the number 2 hitter. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. McGill, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Adames. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. The lefty fires. There's the strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That one not close. And that is ball 1. Line, and that's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. And that one is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2. 1 and 2.
This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Got him. And now one away.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Adames in the box now. Takes strike one. And a pitch. To third, might be two. Goes to second for one. And that's two.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tobias Myers. Now into the ball game on defense, Gary Sanchez. He takes over behind the plate. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
The center fielder, number 9.
The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. Right-handed reliever. That's to third. Tosses across to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Vientos in the box, lays off for ball one. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. DL Hall preparing to come on if needed. Koenig warming up as well. Righty delivers. And that's outside. And now 2-0.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Way high there. And that's ball 3. Pete Alonso waiting for a turn at the plate. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here's Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. Out to short, Adames. Throws to first in time, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. All tied up at 3 apiece. And we're back. Bottom of the ninth. And the batter now, Jake Bauers. Manaea back to work. There's the strike at the knees. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Reed Garrett, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Now, Rhys Hoskins.
Well, one swing is a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here! Ball game! He powers that one out of here, and they walk it off.
Postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Mets, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Our paid attendance at American Family Field this afternoon, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.